I'll be honest, this update kind of surprised me. It came way earlier than I expected. It is, of course, as I mentioned earlier today, it's nothing more than a quality of life update. There is a lot of fixes for controllers, general gameplay, and then there was that image that I spy with my little eye something new, and I instantly went, oh, Chroma Noggle. I could have sworn Limbo had a Noggle, but I missed Atlas's Noggle completely. So there's 3 new Noggles in this, and all of these new glyphs. Honestly, they must have got these out really quickly, considering the Nidus Deluxe is here, and that's Umbra. So, wait, where? I'm just now realizing that Neja's Deluxe is supposed to be in here, but is that Neja? I cannot even remember what Neja's Deluxe is going to look like, considering, well, if we just quickly search for Neja, her Deluxe is not a thing yet. Oh, and also, don't know if it's actually listed in the fixes, but they've actually made it so the Noggles appear, because yesterday that wasn't happening. So if we search for Chroma, his Noggle should appear. It's basically just... okay, what? Yeah, that actually looks very, very, very weird. I understand Noggle, Chroma, so forth, but then you get to the side and I kind of wish that there was 2 options for this, one with and one without. One with maybe his deskinned form floating behind him, and then you have his dual forms. But no such luck there. That one I knew was coming. The one that kind of got me, because I thought Limbo had one, was I didn't realise... What? No. I didn't realise Atlas didn't have one. I thought Atlas had one as well. I even recorded showing, going in and looking, and then Chroma being the only one, and kind of really glad I cut that out from that now and made that a little bit shorter. But yeah, what happened? How can you make a Noggle out of Atlas who has no head? That is kind of the whole point of him. He's kind of headless. So no, just, yes, I can understand from this angle, that looks fine. And then there's this angle where it just, wow. Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for Atlas now. And I will admit, I almost forgot again about Limbos. You see, again, they're missing huge chances to give them weird stances, because you could have had him in this stance. Okay, technically he is in that stance. I mean when he takes the hat off, which is better illustrated from just the image. Or even have him levitating the helmet. Actually, there it is, the normal Limbo thing. Is he doing it in... Yes. That, as a Noggle, that I would have picked up straight away. This... They just stand there and they don't do anything apart from what Noggles do, which obviously just the head bounces around. Which is a bit of a shame, because honestly, that, looking like that, but obviously with a bigger head, that would have looked cool. That, yeah, it's just another Noggle. Now, one of these quality of life things, and this is one of the only other reasons I thought I would actually do these rather than just go, oh look, Noggles, when you press enter while typing in the chat window, which I have open in the bottom right, and I'll admit I did something really stupid to get the invite to actually pop up, so I do apologize to this person, but technically what I said I did do, but I just kind of, I've already given it to somebody else. I'm gonna get a lot of those. I would ignore the pink text for now. Could backfire badly. Quickly moving on, when you're seeing something, usually when you press enter, it will automatically accept the invite, because you can see it is overlaid over the top of the chat. So if I just type in hi and press enter, it used to actually accept the invites, whereas now it prioritizes the chat, which should just overlay the chat in front of the invite, pushing the invite to the back, which would have solved this a long time ago, but that has now been fixed, which is actually kind of a huge thing, and weirdly this information in the top right, the personal platinum and credit values, now appears in your Arsenal UI when in Cetus or a relay. You really don't need to see that information when there unless you are purchasing things, and then it appears anyway. And honestly, when it comes to the controller fixes, I'm not even touching them, simply because as long as the new UI system here is still being tweaked and everything else, there is always fixes for it. Kind of the same with the PvP stuff. That was constantly being fixed for a long time. Still kind of is, but there's a lot of these pictures that seem to have been updated. I mean, what is that? And that. And that. Oh, okay, I take it back. The void traces look really nice. But while they are still obviously fixing a bunch of things, there will always be those. But when it comes to the actual list of fixes, there's a lot of them, from Ordis talking over the top of Vor during Vor's prize, Rhino's stomp. I cannot actually remember what that was doing because I was reading this earlier. It was a script error when casting it. It was literally bottom of the list of fixes as well. Fixed his raw effects appearing on Nidus's deluxe skin. It's all kind of weird. Tethered grenade mod, distorting and the look of grenades. The one that I really want to kind of, I don't want to say a test, but has kind of got me a bit sad right now. And I've used this recently in a video, so kind of annoyed because I've been using this for a while because it was a bug that did fix positioning of a few things as well. A few of the Sandanas, maybe the Knossos one, is when you come in here, the thing that fixed is right there. If you quickly jumped out and the ship's back. It used to actually sit off in the distance there, and I used it to kind of demonstrate the Amazon Prime Day landing craft, the Lassette skin, but now it comes and it docks properly, and I'm kind of, dare I say, horrified about this, because it looked so cool when you would turn around and your landing craft was behind you in whatever position it was whenever you skipped the animation, and oh, it's so sad. But hey, at least now you know where you have to go to be able to actually press the button to leave the relay now, instead of having to guess where your ship was, because if your landing craft didn't land correctly, what happened is you basically have to just guess, because the normal Lassettes that are there came and landed where yours actually was. It was all kind of weird, but we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.